What is up, guys? It is Ripper and here with a new video for you guys today. And guys, it's been a pretty busy few weeks, I could call. These past 2 weeks have been my last weeks of school, as you guys can probably tell from, I think, maybe 2 videos ago I talked about it, where I was just basically talking about, hey, I'm almost done. So we are officially done with college for this semester finally, meaning that I have all the time in the world now to work, make some content, and work even more. So expect a lot, guys. I'm super excited. And I kind of just want to talk about what I've been up to recently, because obviously I mean, you can probably tell from the content, I started a horror game series. I started playing Resident Evil 8, or Village Resident Evil as it's the title name. And guys, let me just say, that game is absolutely crazy. I mean, it's so fun. I've played all the Resident Evils up to it. I've never ever made content on it. I really haven't. Like, I've just kind of played on my own free time and finished the game in my own free time, and you know, that's really it. I never really made content on it. But I'm not gonna lie, I saw this game come out and I was like, you know, this would be really funny, because here's the thing, if you guys don't know, when I play horror games or scary games, I have a really easy jump scare, like, in me. Not like I'm terrified, but like it's a jump scare. And so, like, for me, when I saw this game come out, I'm like, this game is low-key perfect, considering I get scared as shit half the time. And honestly, it would be super funny to see people's reactions to me getting the living shit scared out of me. And so I found it really funny, and I figured I might as well do it, right? So, downside of it though, I haven't really sniped for like 3 days now. So I'm a little rusty, as you guys can probably tell from all my shots that were just absolutely fucking destroyed there. I have not sniped for 3 days, so it's gonna take me a little bit of a warm up to get back into it, but hey, you know what? I think we can get it. We just have to play just a little more, and we'll get our vibe down. So, you know what I mean? But the main thing I do want to talk about today is, guys, we're done with school, right? And so because of that, what does that mean, guys? What it means is we are gonna be fucking YouTube and Twitch grind galore, meaning you guys are expected to see this Ripper face everywhere, right? Because we are going to be posting on every social with the summer. And I kind of want to talk about like how the final week went, because it was a little bit of a stressful week. So we started the week off pretty normal. I took my exams like I was supposed to. I thought they weren't going to be that bad. That was false. Very false. They were very difficult. But luckily, guys, I passed all my classes. I got, I'm not joking, I'll be fully transparent. I got an A, a B, and 2 C's. Pretty hyped about that, guys. I'm not one of those people that are like the straight A kids where all I want is straight A's kind of thing. That just really doesn't matter to me. Keep it a buck with all of you. I know like some people care about that. For me, I don't really care, mainly because I've never cared for that 4.0 GPA kind of goal. I'm the person who say D's get degrees or C's get degrees kind of thing, you know what I mean? So like for me, if I get a C and I still finish with a college degree, well shit, I'm good with that. Another thing, I had this one professor I never really talked about, but I'll kind of talk about him in a short version. I had this one professor for operations management, right? Let me make something clear. This professor, he's a manager, meaning he has to be able to control things and run things. Yeah, well, he never really showed up to class. Best way to put it, he was AFK. He really was never there. And so we had to do a lot of self-learning. And that was a little difficult for some people, right? Because not everyone could do that or even can do that. So like for me, it worked well. But for other students, I feel really bad for them, because they needed that teacher presence. They needed that person to help them. And so I feel bad for students who really need that and didn't get it. So obviously, you know, just try to pass your classes, and especially when you get put in shitty situations like where you don't have a teacher, things get better. talk with the class. I mean, really, that's the best advice I have for anyone whoever gets put in a situation. Communicate with your class. Don't bash the teacher the entire time, but literally talk with your classmates, because I'm telling you, I would honestly say the reason I even was able to pass that class so well is because my classmates were there every second of the day, making sure all of us knew what we were doing, all of us were able to pass, and really just get through it. So, and another really difficult class was finance. Now, finance itself isn't a difficult subject, or the topics aren't difficult. What I hate, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, but sometimes when you have a college professor who speaks like broken English in a sense, or they have a super strong accent and it's super hard to understand them, it gets really difficult to know what they're saying. And so, like, I swear for like half the semester, I was trying to sit there trying to understand his accent. And I more of anything learned his accent by the end of the semester than the actual class. Because the thing is whenever he would teach, he would talk super fast and not really give you a break to actually understand the subject. So a majority of the stuff I learned were self-learning shit, because half the things they did weren't things to actually help, more, hey, I'm just gonna give you the topic and go look it up at home. But overall, guys, the point of today's video is to let you know is that we passed. We're done with this fucking semester. We have one more year left of college, guys. After this year, who knows? And you know, I'll probably have to make a video on that at some point later on down the road when we get closer to it, but who knows what's gonna happen, right? I mean, do I want to stop making content? No. Do I want to give up on my dream to be a content creator? No. So, you know, the question is, well, how are you gonna be a content creator after you graduate and you need a job and all that shit, right? So like, the plan is I'm gonna try to get a job, right? I'm probably gonna try to get a full-time job and try to just make content creating on the side, but it's gonna suck, right? Because it's like, that's what I want to do full-time, but it's gonna take time, and you know, you don't just get it overnight. So at the end of the day, when we get to that part in life where we really have to sit down and focus on priorities, we'll all be there together. All the viewers, me, we're all gonna have that video to talk about. With this new horror game series coming out, expect to see a lot more content with horror games and new series like this, because guys, I'm having the time of my fucking life making these videos, to keep it fully honest with you. Like, I never thought I would enjoy, you know, I guess recording myself playing these scary games and editing them and all that stuff. Guys, it's super fun. The only thing that sucks is, Jesus bro, the rendering time. I think just to render one full video takes like 4 hours or some shit like that. So the rendering time's not so fun, making them a lot of fun, but you know, I do it for you guys. Shout out to TJ, by the way. TJ's been helping me basically make edits, make the thumbnails specifically. So shout out to TJ for helping me out with a little bit of stuff right now. We may be working on some more projects coming up in the future, so be on the lookout for that. But I mean, shout out to him for being able to sit there, you know, help me continue to do these series the best and top quality possible. And yeah, I mean, shout out to the team working behind the scenes with me. You guys make all this that I have even possible, because you guys, you know, help me with the little things. And yeah, thank you. But guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I just want to say real quick before we end this, expect Call of Duty content still, just so you guys are aware. I know that we've been changing up the content a good amount, as I kind of announced ahead of time, obviously, to prepare you guys, but we're still doing Call of Duty content. We're still doing commentaries. I'm still gonna have a part of the videos. So just know, this isn't rare. Like, we're gonna continue to do this. I want to make sure I'm as transparent as possible, tell you guys some funny stories that I do have, and especially through this semester of, you know, the COVID process we had to go through. So just know, we're gonna have Call of Duty content. We're gonna have our reaction content, right? Like Twitch reacts, or I don't know, something reacts content. At the same time, we're gonna be doing our horror game series to the end, and maybe we'll see if we find another series, but who knows? We'll see. The series ones, I'm gonna be pretty strict on what I do, because obviously I want it to be good. I want it to be fun. I also want it to be like something you can just lay down in bed, kind of watch and be entertained every second of the video. So Who knows what game will be next after Resident Evil 8? We will see. But on that note, I love you all. Thank you guys so much for love and support. I'll see you guys later, all right?